So welcome back to my channel. This is Gamer Dom, and this is me in the Strv 42, the Swedish Tier 6 premium medium tank. It comes with the auto loader and a 4-shot magazine. I'm platooned up on Lakeville with Trala, who's in the T-34-85, and Shoot, who is in the KV-2. It's Tier 8 game? Yeah, Tier 8 game, so we're bottom tier. And we start off by both me and, well, all three of us were debating where to go, and we noticed that nothing's gone to the Valley of Doom and nothing's gone to the centre. Everything was streaming the other way. So me and Trala decide, because we've got coated optics on our tanks, we better come up here and do some view range. And in a minute, Shoot is going to head back into the ice valley, into the Valley of Doom. So we've come here, which we're playing the team game really, but Trala get absolutely smacked there. I'll pull out and you can see he's being hit and hit and hit and hit. And the problem with this enemy, and there he goes, he's dead already. Trying to do the right thing and gets owned for it. The problem on this, in this game, is that the enemy team is got some very, very good TDs. I've got no chance of hitting him, but I might as well just warn him that I can see him. Might make him pull back, which it appears to do. So I fired 3 of my 4 shots. Don't think I've done anything. So I go for the manual reload, and you can see Shoot in the KV-2 is moving over to help the Tiger 1. Everything else of our team has gone to the right now. To be fair, the Charioteers obviously realise the problem is also coming back, but nothing much else is helping out in the middle or on the ice road or the Valley of Doom. And I did a video on this map the other day because I think this one is probably the worst played map in the game. In counter games, everybody heads for the valley when they don't need to, and in other games like this one, nobody covers the valley, initially at least. So the Charity has gone balls deep. I don't know why he's gone so far in, but he has. Bit of an odd move. Shoot and the Tiger are having a bit of problems, so finally I get some targets up, and here I can do some damage to that Tiger 88 because he is side on to me. You can see the rapid firing nature of this gun. I can put one in the Jag Panther as well. So we've done 500 health there, but you can see our Charity has died in the Valley of Doom, and we're in a bit of trouble up on that flank, but then never miss a chance to take down a scumbag. It's 2 shots, 3 shots, he's down. Right, and at this point Shoot is saying to me, we're going to get overrun, and you can see there's a KV-3 and an IS-6, both tier 7 and tier 8 heavies against a Tiger 1 and a KV-2. Not a good matchup, so again I have to go and do the team game rather than go after my own easy kills and easy damage. Otherwise we're going to lose this match. You can see the Tiger 1 is on 299 health. He's going to die very, very quickly. Shoot is going to give out some damage, but he fires so slowly that he's got a real problem. What he needs is an autoloader to help him. So I'm going to go around here to see whether I can draw that KV-3 round the corner. Here he comes. Takes out the Tiger 1, which is not so great, and I get spotted in the process and couldn't get the shot that I was looking for. But it could be that that's enough. It may just bring that KV-3 round the corner, and it does. And Shoot gets a nice hit into him, 324. So I'm going to try and track him. Missed the track. That one was into the track, and I've tracked him, which is what we needed to do. Wait for see if the RT coming in on it. Yeah, hit from the RT, and you can see I got assistance damage for that because I tracked him. Shoot puts another shot into him but takes a big hit himself. I can now roll forward and reload, and aiming for the tracks again. Tracked him again. He's hit me this time, which is a bit of a bummer, but I know he's fired now, so I can nip back out, shoot off the other track. And I'm not really trying to do damage, I'm just trying to track him. So Shoot takes him down with a nice placed KV-2 shot. So at this point we think the IS-6 has pulled back, so we're going to go and have a peeky-boo, because you can see our team have got all around the north, but then, oh my goodness, that's not what I wanted to see. a snapshot at him. I'm tracked him as well now. Just got to keep him tracked. I'm on 2 health, and I'm using this wreck to cover me while I try and put shells and shells and shells into his tracks and keep him tracked there. There we go. Artie's just landed a shell. That's assistance for me. And again, so I'm just trying to keep him spotted and make sure I'm safe from being hit by his gun. But if necessary, I can shoot out his tyres. So there's another shot, and finally he does get me. But I did take out his track again, and so he's stationary. He's stuck, sitting there with a GW Panther and a Crusader, and then a Hummel right behind him, and that's him. He's cleaned up. So yeah, GG, nice play. So you don't always get your just rewards when you play a team game, but you know, that was a good game. I think I enjoyed it immensely. We had great fun, and Shoot and I were talking a lot on the team speak as we played it, making sure that we were covering each other. He was telling me when he was loaded, and then I rolled forward and tried to track something. I made sure that both those tier 8, or the tier 7 and the tier 8s, were both heavily tracked, so that artillery could take them apart. And even though I'm 2 tiers lower than the IS-6 and 1 tier lower than the KV-3, I was able to influence the battle considerably. And the complement, and this is something you need to think about when you're platooning up, I think, is making sure that your platoons actually complement each other. So KV-2 clearly has a very, very big derpy gun that does a huge amount of alpha damage, but it's very slow to reload, which means it's vulnerable. And pairing it with something like an autoloader is actually quite good, because if you time it right, the autoloader, like the Steve, fires and fires and fires its 4-shot clip. In the meantime, the KV-2 is then reloaded and can also then jump back out and blow the bejesus out somebody with an HE shell, by which time the Steve is then reloaded and can go back out. And sometimes you just have to look at the situation and say, okay, well, damage is less important here than stopping this guy, so let's track him and see what we can do and let our teammates take him apart. So whoops, 2nd class mastery bruiser, and fired for effect out of that one. Finished up 4th on the team, 981 damage, 1 kill, 884 base XP. Shoot got 914 damage, 1 kill, 784 base XP. Trialer, well, he just caught it. That was just unfortunate, so we won't talk about his 0. I fired 23 shots, 21 of which hit and 7 of which penetrated, mainly because I wasn't necessarily aiming for penetration shots all the time. I was going for those tracking shots most of that time. I took 3 hits, all 3 penned. Well, I'm a tier 6 medium with very little armor, what do you expect? And I got 1262 assistance damage, 38,500 credits after costs, of which there weren't many, just over 24,500 credits. Would have been 11,500 with a non-premium account, and lots of goodies for being in a platoon and being in premium tanks and being in first game of the day. Gave me 3,090 experience with my Swedish crew, which is going to go into one of the tanks when the new line comes out in December. So anyway, hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please consider giving it a like, and when you go back to playing your games, think about the platoon composition, think about working for your team, and look at how you can influence a game, even though you may be bottom tier. Bottom tier doesn't mean you have to die. Bottom tier can also have a huge influence on the game, and tracking the big boys, if you're able to, allowing your friends to take easy kills or hit easy damage, will benefit you through the assistance damage, but also will benefit you by you winning the game, and therefore you'll be happy with the fact you've got another victory under your belt and play better next time. Anyway, talking about playing better next time, enjoy your games, have fun, try not to take them too seriously, and I'll see you again soon. Game it on, out.